What is up? We are live. We are here today with Best Ball Bruni, aka Justin Bruni from Fanspeak. How we doing?
Feeling good, sir. Feeling good. Thank you for having me on. Feels good to
Uh,
be back in the best ball streets doing some big boards here.
yeah, this is the first time you've been on for a little while, like
Yeah.
because DJ and Dads take a break at this point in the season for a little bit, right?
Last year we were doing just like a big board a week, but yeah, we're doing a little hiatus. I think we'll be back in May when we kick off Best Ball Mania 5. So we'll be back doing BBM drafts or 6, excuse me. uh, we'll be back doing those drafts, just not doing any big boards this year. But we are working on some fun stuff behind the scenes that we're anxiously excited to get out there. So be on the lookout for that. But we still got Steve just crushing drafts every day or every other day on the YouTube channel. So go over there, show some support to him. Him and Meg also doing some sibling drafts as well. So a lot of action still over on the network, just dialing it back a little bit as it is, kind of a slower time for best ball overall.
Oh yeah, it is. Like only us absolute DJs are like here every day. Like, and
Yeah.
I guilty, guilty,
Good judge.
guilty. Yeah,
I
let's say
only
hi
have
to
about like 15 big boards in. So that's pretty typical. Like I only do like maybe 30,
yeah,
35.
yeah. You did pretty well with them last year, though, right?
Yeah, I
Like,
made the finals. Yeah, I made the
yeah.
finals last year. Yeah, I did not finish very well. I was in first for like maybe I don't know a quarter, like
Yeah, a quarter. Yeah,
the first quarter of the first game, and then
I
it was
had
all downhill from there.
I have the most players in this first game. I'm going to win. Like
Yeah,
every gather game.
it was like Dak and Ferguson stack,
Oh, nice.
and then Ferguson got hurt and left the game after he scored a
Oh,
touchdown. It's like
yeah. That feels
that's
real
not gonna
bad.
help. That's not gonna help.
Yeah. All right. Let's say hi to chat. We got Mike Rob here. We have Meg. We have Peppertone. We have Steven. We have Lawsimo. Nice and blunt. Fantasy football country. Don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome, best ball girl, aka that has to be Aaron Sandy by the picture. Uh, how's everybody doing today? And we got Alex here. We will get back to more info after the intro.
Hey, hey, we're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Hey, hey, taming souls indecent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains from late season voids. He's dropping all the flames. Best ball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who? Hey, thunder in the names, claiming all the kills, flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Best ball eternal, in lanes, infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, Cayman chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire, drafting through the veins.
All right.
Love
What?
it.
Yeah, I mean, all of Jamie's stuff is good. Like to be honest, all of it's great. Yeah. So what do you think on the Waddle trade? Like,
Waddle going to Denver. It's interesting. It definitely I think helps Waddle going to a better offense, better system, better coaching. Obviously, clearly now a bump in the road for Cortland Sutton, who you would expect less targets. I think the touchdown opportunity is still there. A massive red zone threat in Cortland Sutton, but I think it's going to be tough to see him kind of return back, the production that you've seen from seasons past. Obviously took a bump last year, regressing from 2023. And then we had the emergence and kind of bump from Troy Franklin as well. So you have three pretty viable receivers there. Obviously, Bo Nix having a good relationship with Troy Franklin, that kind of lends some favor to him a little bit, I would guess, as he continues to improve. So it's a little bit crowded, when you think about it. And, this is still a team that loves to run the ball, but I think it is better for Waddle and his value, just because I think you can probably get more spike weeks. And he's probably like the best ball play as far as a pass catcher in the offense right now.
I agree to some degree. So like my take on it is that Waddle should move up, but like leg up, I guess moved him to 28. Like all the way up there. I don't know about that, but my biggest takeaway is that I think that that's awesome for Denver, and I think the biggest winner is J.K. Dobbins.
Okay.
That's and I also think that one of Troy Franklin or Pat Bryant, whoever ends up winning the slot role, is going to absolutely feast at ADP because they both fell at ADP 200.
Yeah. No,
So,
I've been
like,
scooping up Franklin really since the get. I mean, his value was really nice. But I
yeah,
have to expect there could be some regression from his production because he took a surge as a sophomore.
yeah,
And with the emergence of Pat Bryant, now adding Jalen Waddle, I could see him being just more appropriate at that cost, just being like, okay, yeah, that's probably just where he should go,
right.
based on the fact he's going to just be, a pure best ball play, no different
Yes.
than like a Marvin Mims in that
Yeah,
offense.
yeah. I think that I just feel like one of those two is going to be a fantastic pick, and the other one's not
Mhm.
going to be a very good pick. Is kind of where I'm at now.
Yeah, I mean, and it's a lot to juggle, right? Because you can back your roster up with those guys. If you go early for a Waddle, maybe you spend like a later pick on a Franklin, just buying into any type of production volatility and then just injuries in general.
Right. I don't know what I was looking at earlier. I was just cycling through some teams, looking at how much. I was basically like patting myself on the back for all my 220 Omar Coopers that I
Nice,
have.
nice. You're feeling
Because
the rookies.
yeah, and then on those same teams, seeing that I took Katron Allen at 120, and
Oh, wow. Okay, that's some love.
well, that's where he was.
Okay.
Like, the first couple days, I think. But yeah. All right. Are we ready to get drafting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Born ready.
All right. Well, we're going to do a big board, and we're going to do a big board in 15 seconds.
Bestball Degens, we never leave the rhyme. Fury, endless, picks, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who wins? Immortal.
All right. So, Microbe says, two constant in life, Bruni and his Seinfeld background, and FK messaging who saying the music hurts his ears.
Awesome.
My God, does it ever end?
I have other backgrounds. I just like this one.
Yeah. Is that just a green screen? I take it.
Yeah. It's just
Oh.
it's always a green screen behind me. Yeah.
I honestly never noticed that it was the Seinfeld background.
Well, they have the like.
I notice it now.
Yeah, I put everybody on my fridge, like the Fan Speak Network on my fridge here.
Yeah.
So that's typically a giveaway. Usually.
How do I do this? I don't know. We'll go back.
What have you done?
Everything wrong.
What have you done?
Yeah, I don't ever mess with those things. I just have an A setup and I just keep it there.
I used to have like a physical screen. It was when I did like fantasy basketball, and I had like a physical like screen behind me that was a basketball court. It looked pretty good.
Nice. I'm gonna mess around tonight and trying to get. Look at that. We get the 102.
Let's go.
But I'm gonna mess around tonight with like layouts and stuff later.
Mhm.
Like I'm gonna actually. I tried Canva a while back and I hated it because everything on that website was just so laggy. So laggy.
Yeah, I'm working on what I would consider a super secret project for the Fan Speak Network, using a lot of Canva, and I think I'm up to like, it's like a lot of pages, right? So it's like 180 some odd pages on right now, and now it starts slowing down. So I cleaned my computer.
For me, it was just the templates. Like it's just loading all these templates that I have zero interest in whenever I'm trying to look for something, and like it's just it just takes so much time when it's all this stuff I have no interest in.
I was working on several images at one point, and again, like it had worked really, really well, no problem, no issues for, like I said, like 180 some odd plus pages, and then for like 6 pages, it was like, I mean, I could hear the dial-up internet in the background somewhere. Like, what is happening here? And yeah, I literally just like went to CC Cleaner and just got it all. I just wiped.
All right.
everything.
Are you Bijan or Gibbs?
Either is fine. I would probably say Bijan.
I agree. So let's say hi to everybody here. We got Alex at the 101. We got the 102. We have Losimo at the 4. We
Nice.
have D-Dad at the 5. We have Texas for 82, aka Misha, at the 9. If you're in here, Fish Mob has been in a few of these recently, so welcome as well. I don't know what your YouTube handle is, but yeah. Finger Red #1 channel. Thank you, sir. How we doing, Chiado? How we doing? Bruni is Picasso and Canva.
That good?
Man, I really wanted to
So up there, like, is he like top 5? all time?
I don't know.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
I mean, I draw a mean stick figure.
I can't draw shit.
I can't either. Like,
if you told me to draw a stick figure, you'd probably get a fucking circle or something. I don't know.
we
Just feel like I messed it up.
We used to do, like, we had just a gigantic family. Like, my grandma had 6 kids and her first kid had 7 kids or whatever, like, or 6 kids. I don't know. The numbers are all large.
Football team.
Right. Yeah. And not a single person in that entire family has any artistic ability. I think one of them ended up like teaching themselves a little bit. So we played Pictionary every year.
Learn how to
make fun of each other. Like, mostly just to like make fun of each other. Like, it wasn't to win, or it was just like, are you kidding me? Like,
do it for the bit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if your family has no artistic ability, Pictionary is absolutely the game to play.
Yeah. I think the only thing I don't know, I can't really relate to that. I did have to educate a grandmother on what a queef was playing Cards Against Humanity. So that's tough. That was tough.
When the term blue waffle was going around, my grandma found out about that, and like, she literally thought it was the funniest thing she ever heard.
Yeah. No, this grandmother, she didn't believe what I was telling her.
Yeah.
I told her what a queef was, and she was like, "That's not what a queef is." Like, that's queef is. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, go anywhere online, it will tell you.
It's well documented. That's a run of running backs right there. That's a run.
Yeah, this is basically what happens every time. Achan Taylor is insane, though.
I got earlier today. I got Jefferson at 11.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, he was going later. So what do you like here? We'll go by the ranks. We got Bijan here.
Mm-hmm.
Chase Brown is always a good pick. I don't mind the Bowers. I have a really hard time passing on Nico ever, but I have like a ton of Nico Bijan, but we can do whatever you would like to do here.
Pickens Olave is fine unless you want to go Chase Brown.
Which one do you want?
I would go Brown, Pickens, Olave just the way it is and pass on Bowers.
Sounds good. Yeah, I think that Chase Brown is a fantastic pick right now.
I just like in the big board when we're going 20 rounds. I like starting off double running back, and that's where I had my success last year. If anything, going triple. Last year being able to get like a combination of like Saquon, Taylor, Jacobs, like that was an anchor roster for me.
We have this combination available.
I would just go Pickens.
Yeah, I think take the little ADP fall since the one hole's getting a little unique. Like we got. It's not like this isn't like it's going to be unique, but
no. But I'm fine starting off with Pickens as my one.
I don't do it very often because I personally vastly like I have Nico and Olave like pretty much in a tier ahead of Pickens.
Yeah, I'm worried the Saints could add another receiver. They're pretty thin. Right now you have Devon Vele, right behind Olave, and then Juwan Johnson, and like that's really all there is there.
It's one of those things. I kind of believe that adding a good piece when they don't have a good piece just elevates the offense and is better for the elite.
Yeah, you would hope so.
They'll get less doubles.
I just don't want to be caught taking the bait on Olave because of how well he performed this year. The concussion history is still there. He's still what I would consider like a fragile player in the sense where if he does take any type of significant damage, they'll just sit him down, even if he's not like really hurt. They'll be very tender to him, we'll say.
Yeah, this is what we do on this channel. Introduce grandmas to Urban Dictionary.
You have to, unfortunately.
Wilson32, what's up? How we doing?
It's a part of growing up.
Like, so the reason I have Nico above those two, though, is because he's the one, like, yes, the offense is possibly an issue, and that defense is insane. So that is bad for the upside of Nico. But
it's just the consistency, right? Like, I can easily buy that Nico Collins could sneak his way into a top 10 finish this year.
Yeah.
But that's what it's going to be. It's going to be like he gets in like maybe the last couple of weeks or something. I see Pickens giving you a much steadier floor, and an offense that's purposely vertical.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time. I think that we're going to see holdout stuff. Like I'm one of those guys worried about that.
Yeah, that's okay. He's not a guy that I would be worried about missing all of training camp or OTAs or anything. He can miss the entire time, show up, be upset. He probably has to wait to get the extension anyways until after June.
He has to,
and he probably gets it. He probably gets an extension, and if not, he probably holds out. You're right, but I really wouldn't be that worried about it. He's not a player that's going to sit out the whole season.
Right. He needs to get paid some. Right?
Yeah. So,
and I think I know what you would love right here.
Colson Loveland.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just love Colson Loveland because he is in that top 3 conversation this year, no matter what anyone wants to say.
Is that what you want?
Oh, go ahead, take him. Yeah.
So my question is, he really is. Like, I think he should be closer to McBride and Bowers.
Oh, absolutely. He can easily clear 230 this year. Easily clear 230 points. I think McBride put closer to 250 last year. But in an offense with the Bears that everyone should still expect to have production volatility, guys going up and down, a high Odunze week, a high Burden week. Maybe they draft somebody else, whatever. I don't think there's going to be a consistent lead guy.
10 seconds. What do you like these guys? Or like
Terry?
I fully agree. We get the divisional correlation. Jaden does fall every once in a while down here. It's not very often anymore.
Yeah,
but he does.
Terry's on an island right now, though. They shipped it. Debo's gone. Like Traylon Burks, Van Jefferson. Who else? Luke. Who? Someone else is there? Oh, Dimey Brown. Like they got all the misfit toys.
He got that Tutu contract. We were also excited about that $10 million contract.
I'm sure they restructured it by now or something. Or maybe he's cut if that's the case.
Yeah.
Terry looks good, but going back to Loveland, like I said, like right now, without any moves, he could easily average 8 targets a game in that offense. He has a great connection with Caleb. It's an offense obviously like put up high marks last year, right? Like is where they finished with passing efficiency, yards, etc. Like everybody should be grabbing that value on Loveland while you can.
Here's my question for you. This is what I've been saying. I think Loveland should clearly be ahead of Luther Burden. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, because he should be going closer, like you said, to the Bowers and McBride range, like a few picks after Bowers probably.
Like I even think you could argue Rome and Burden should be back to back, but like I get it. Like Burden,
I think Burden is right now just based off of what you saw at the end of the season. There's that recency bias, like the Week 17 production is going to be in everyone's minds. The stretch of Rome being completely irrelevant. Even Jade Walker, if you want to like really dive into the.
Did you know that he's not in the player pool? By the way,
excuse me,
Jade Walker is not in the player pool.
I guess I didn't know that. No, that's crazy.
Yeah, because I've looked for him. I took him on drafters one time, and then I went to.
But he's on the roster.
Yeah, he's not on.
Like you go to any depth chart, and he's listed as a third receiver. Maybe they put Khalif Raymond in front of him now, but
they missed it because I went on stream to go get him because I'd taken him a couple days before on drafters.
I guess I haven't really looked out for him. I don't draft a lot of Bears teams because you don't get any value in Caleb. Like you have to draft him at his ceiling now.
Right, dude, I got a Caleb to 86 fall the other day.
What?
I just like, okay.
How many total was that?
80. What do you mean?
How many spots he fell?
20-ish. Like I was just like, I guess naked Caleb, and
absolutely.
And then I was like, how do I backstack him? I guess I know. I think I had a Swift. I think it was
Cole
Swift
Kmet
team.
now. Apparently, if Jade Walker wasn't there,
I think it was. I think it was a Swift team. So
okay.
Whatever.
Where are we at? How many?
We're 3 away, and we have Burrow, Hurts, May. If you want to go with the quarterback, we could push it. We could pull up Dak at 74. I don't hate I don't love the RJ Harvey price, but this is a huge fall. He is continually falling though.
I'm all in. Oh, there he goes. Okay. I was going to say he's one of my most drafted players. Okay. So I'm all in on RJ Harvey.
We could take, we don't really want Warren probably.
No.
But We could go Parker, DK Metcalf, Warren, Ramondre.
I like DK. He's another one of my top drafted guys.
And
I
then
just
Dak.
yeah, perfect.
Yeah. So we'll take DK and we'll see.
What do you think the Steelers are going to do at quarterback? If I'm in the front office, I'm going after like Tyson Bagent, like they've tried. I would give up the second for him, and I'm going after Mac Jones. Like I just don't get why these guys are parked. Like they really want to sit on Aaron Rodgers and just wait for this guy.
Well, so Aaron Rodgers was quoted not too long ago. He goes, because it was the Pat McAfee show where he talked about his wife.
That he still wanted to have sex with his wife forever.
Yeah,
like, can't do that. Like I don't know why you can't you just do that whether you're ugly or not.
Yeah.
All of us normal people are out here just having sex. Like it's all good. Like I'm not an Olympic athlete. I'm doing great.
Right.
Like
but like he basically said that there was no like the Steelers just haven't put a contract. He's like, I don't know. We haven't had a contract put in front of us yet.
Oh, so yeah, so it's like the Jets then. Yeah, you're gone. So yeah, I mean they have to make a move something like that. Like I just don't see them solving that problem in the draft. And you go out and you get Michael Pittman. Like I like the way this offense looks. We need a thrower. What the hell?
Yeah. What's going on, Steve? And how we doing, Jamie? By the way, if you guys are just popping in, if you could smash the like, that'd be fantastic. And if you guys are not aware of who Bruni is, does the show Degen Dads over on Fanspeak. I need to get a hold of Andrew as well. I made a master list of all these people and I just sent out like just mass text basically.
Yeah. As long as it's not the list from Billy Madison, I'm good, man.
That's Cooler's list. It's not mine.
That's Cooler's list. He's got one.
He was talking about something the other day, and I put that meme in there.
He gets an acknowledgement from like Davis Maddock. Just he's safe again.
It's been next to impossible for you to get Lamar and Flower stacked. What's crazy is I see people pass it all the time. Like people and it's hard to get, but then the people who have the chance just don't take it. Like
I saw they brought in David Njoku for a visit.
That was yesterday. Nothing official yet, but I mean,
could be a tip, could be a little late rounder stack. You might not be able to. Well, I mean, you'll still be able to get it, but
he goes at 180.
Yeah, so I'm saying.
Yeah. All right. So
coming back. Yep.
I mean, I love Tucker Kraft's price, but we already have him. If we did that, we'd be done.
Yeah,
we could do the.
I'd wait.
I would too. So running back is kind of dead, but we're pretty good there, right?
Yeah, I'm fine waiting. I like going double hero or whatever triple, but yeah, we're fine. We can wait. So I can't see. Hang on. Fix my screen.
We got Pittman, QJ, Godwin, Wandale, Xavier Worthy, Jaden Reed here.
I like Wandale, but I'm just a Wandale guy.
I moved Wandale way up my board when he signed there because and we'll talk through it for a second. So we need another pick too. I don't mind any of the Romeo Dobbs is down here as well.
Him and Dobbs is perfectly fine. Or if you want Pittman, I like Pittman. It's just the uncertainty.
Yeah, it gives us double thing, but like we have the back stack here as well. At running back, Jadarian Price is there. Dobbins, like I wouldn't even mind pulling Dobbins all the way up, but that's up to you. We got
I'd just go receiver here. Go to Dobbs or Pittman, your pick.
Or
QJ if you want QJ over Pittman.
I am absolutely not.
They're pretty equal to me.
We'll spread out the offenses here. We'll go with Romeo Dobbs.
Sounds good.
So the Wandale thing, and I've said this a couple times. And see if you agree. Like Cam Ward absolutely cooked with Xavier Restrepo
at Florida.
at Florida, right?
Yeah. So I was like,
Yeah. And
Let's
like,
say not poor Restrepo.
but like
last year.
Wandale is not like he's
Yeah.
not Xavier Restrepo. He's like an
Yeah, no,
actual
he's
right.
an athlete. Yeah, no, his
So but he could play that same style. He did report Wandale did come out today and say that he's going to play outside more,
okay.
which is awesome. Like if they're going to have him inside out, that is fantastic.
I mean,
And actually good for Chimere DK probably as well.
I would hope so. Yeah, I don't really see. I mean, I don't love that Ridley's getting re-signed. I would hope that some of these guys are maybe traded or cut. But even in that crowded room, I'd trust Wandale above all the rest. Just ability to separate, create space, get open. Obviously, pure hands, just doesn't drop them. Lot to love there.
Yeah,
and it's just an easy throw. Like, right, he's just a guy that when you draw him up open, it's full trust, and that's what a young quarterback needs.
And that's what Dobbs is as well.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Yeah, no, exactly. He's just a pure throw. Like if you're gonna throw Dobbs open, he's not dropping that thing. He's the bastard wears that damn donut on his head or whatever, that sofa on his head.
Yeah,
doesn't even get hurt. You know what I mean? Like it's a good situation.
I don't know. Like there are some teams that thing looks way worse than the.
I don't
teams.
think it's going to look as good in Patriot Silver as it did in Green Bay Cheese or whatever.
I don't know. Like I think the Green Bay looks the worst. I think that the Patriots is like the second worst.
Okay, there you go. I think it's better. How much better can it be?
Yeah, it's. But some of the teams, it's like you don't really tell if it's happening.
Yeah, they were like, we weren't really expecting to order these. We thought we drafted dudes.
Like it's literally like bubble wrap.
Just all right. Now put the cover on.
Yeah, like they should just do it with duct tape. Like just full commit.
I don't know, man. Imagine if they just didn't wear helmets.
Yeah, bet there'd be a lot less head to head.
There would be none. It would be like, nope, not doing that. No, no, thanks.
All right. Do we take the fall Gadsden here? Do we take an RB, Rashad White, Jonah Coleman?
I like White here out of that group the most personally. We do get a little bit of a backstack there with Terry.
Yeah.
But Aronde is also a good value as our number 2. Okay. And there he goes.
So I'm cool with that. What would you like to do with the second pick? So he's got 2 quarterbacks. We still only have the 1 quarterback. This could be just take a Malik and backstack some stuff.
I'm also good with Cam too. But we probably should get 3. So if you want to do like Malik here and then target Cam, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we could, I mean, like Malik Washington's still going to be available.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he's a Tolbert. And
Jalen Tolbert. I forgot about that.
Greg Dulcich as well is like
okay. Let's calm down with Greg. Calm down with the Greg Dulcich talk.
Yeah.
I was kind of peaked at Jalen Tolbert. I won't go as far as Greg Dulcich. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I actually have moved Malik Washington to like 185 or something.
That's probably smart. No, I mean I was on him just from even when Waddle was there because it's just like, okay, Tyreek's clearly gone. Like Malik can definitely absorb a larger role here.
Never mind. I moved him to 168.
Okay.
I like, but he's currently like wide receiver 1 or 2, like on an offense, like, and he goes at the very end of drafts.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to add somebody for sure, but regardless, there's a workload for him there, and it's the value on it's gone up. So yeah. I'm in.
Big head mode. That's right.
Yes, sir.
But like NBA Jam had like, man, what a fun game.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
You thought the world was still safe.
Yeah. Like you played, like, I don't know about you. You're a Bulls fan, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But Jordan versus Bird to me was just not a great game. I didn't like it, but then Jam came out.
Was that on Nintendo?
It was on Nintendo.
I was gonna say I did not play that as an owner. I think I rented it from like the video store or something.
It was fine, but not good. Like the controls all felt weird to me. But like NBA Jam was like the first basketball game. I'm like, okay.
That was and so like that was the first basketball, and I think like Frank Thomas Home Run Derby was the first baseball for me.
Dude, there was a Robot League baseball game or something. I can't remember the name of it. That like it was wild. Like you had superpowers, like you had like a rocket jump. You could steal, like if you if you got under the shadow right, you like the distance didn't matter. You just jumped up, caught the home run. That was my game that I played every once in a while.
MLB Streets.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, I started off on Sega. That was my first system.
Nice.
There was a Super Nintendo in the house. It just wasn't mine.
I was the Super Nintendo my little sister couldn't play guy. That was me.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get out of my room. Get out of my
This is not yours, but motherfucker, I will rent this fucking Michael Jordan versus Larry Bird game.
I'm gonna rent only games that you will not want to play. I'm gonna
Yeah, I used to play, what was it, like RoboCop versus Terminator on Sega? That shit.
Oh yeah,
that shit was legit.
Baseball Simulator 1000 was the name. BB Best Ball on Call knows.
Got it.
Yeah, there we go. That's what it was. Major Pro Baseball Sega Game Gear.
Mm-hmm.
What's up,
Sega Game Gear is the handheld one, right?
Is that the handheld one, or is that the one where you had like the Vision stuff?
I don't know. I don't know. I had the hell.
Okay, so Cam Moore did go.
Puntas.
Where
are we at with Miami players?
We're still fine. Like we're at 143. So
okay, we're good.
160.
So here I do like Tracy or who is after Charbonnet? No, just do Tracy.
Woody Marks, Aaron Jones.
Yeah, so Tracy or Marks is the pick for me here.
Okay. So at this point, like I'm kind of out on Mendoza at the moment, but I think with this specific team, like it makes some sense.
Well, just because we have some backstacking for the Raiders, but yes, we could also wait for Brissett and Gino. I mean, we could get a Donnie Mitchell and Gino.
Yeah. Gino's been going at like 160. Like he'll go before we get back.
Okay, so
like it's basically if we want a third, we probably need to take it now.
Then go ahead and take Mendoza. I have no objection to like a Trey Tucker snack.
Yeah, Trey Tucker, Jalen Naylor, get wild with Michael Mayer.
I think the Jalen Naylor pick is going to be a stretch once they add some weapons here, and I think they'll do that. Like we could see Juwan Jennings go there. You know what I mean? Like that will bury Jalen Naylor.
Yeah. Baseball Simulator was your jam? Fireball? Yeah. See,
Fireball.
Like you did. Like it was robots playing baseball.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Again, what a time to be alive.
It really was. The one took 20. Okay, yeah, it was the headset thing. It took like 20. Like super jump, super hitting. Yeah, there was a baseball game I played back in the day. I can't remember the name of it. But there was like I figured out that like on accident one time, like if you clicked to bunt as the pitch was going, it like always gave you a home run if you connected. like it would like you would stop as the ball got there, and if you timed it right, it would always just go. So like the game that my parents bought me, I can't remember that game, but like I don't know if that was a commonly known thing, but like. It wasn't always a home run, but it was generally a home run, right? Like it's like way more often than it should have been.
Bastards.
Yeah. Been hearing Jennings buzz to Baltimore. That's literally the perfect option for Zay Flowers. Like I think if Jennings goes there, that's a smash to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. Maybe some touchdown volatility added in, but and there goes Mark Andrews. Yeah. But no, Flowers is he's just a yak guy. I mean, that's someone that you want on your rosters in best ball playoffs for sure.
Yeah.
Just to build great on his own.
Let's go to the Tracy thing. I've been a big their smoke screen, the love stuff, and I don't believe
I don't believe they're adding another running back.
And on top of that, like I don't believe he's even going to be there. So even if they were,
that would be great. Yeah, if he got moved, that'd be fantastic.
Well, no, I meant Jeremiah Love. Like, I just think that he's going at 4.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. No, I just don't think he'll be with the Giants. Period. I just don't. I mean, either way, But I thought what you were saying is, Tracy could get moved, and I would kind of hope that would be the case, just for the sake of not having to share a backfield. But I don't really know if there's anywhere he could go where that would even be the case. So,
yeah, like Tracy would have it would be interesting because he'd have to be like a throw-in on a deal, right?
No, I could see him moved on draft night.
I could as well.
I could see him moved, round 1, like see a trade happen, or day 2, whatever, if he's getting moved for something later. But yeah, I could see him definitely added in something where they're doing a pick swap, moving back, whatever. I think that's definitely live the first night.
I'm fine pulling up Malik here, like all
Yeah,
the way
that's
to 67.
That's fine. His role is pretty locked in terms of their offense right now. So even if they added a strong pick at receiver, like, who could they even trade for or add? Like, if they added Deebo Samuel, I wouldn't be worried about him at all.
Are you completely out on Emmett?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll just go ahead and take him. I'm still sold that he's fantastic as a prospect, but
I just don't lean into rookies pre-draft really. I mean,
all right,
someone's falling, like, then we can talk.
Which one of these do you just want a tight end here, or do we want another?
We can push tight end if you want. I'm perfectly fine with it. Adonai's good. You love that target share that he had with it when he was there.
Sounds good. Let's go through the team real quick. We got a 3-4-7-1 at the moment. We have Dak. We have Malik Willis. We have Mendoza. We have Bijan, Chase Brown, Rashad White, Tyrone Tracy, wide receivers, George Pickens, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, Wandale Robinson, Romeo Dobbs, Malik Washington, Adonai Mitchell, Colston Loveland, tight end 3 or 4. Like, I kind of think that, like, Loveland's floor is tight end 5. It's kind of where I'm looking.
No, full agree. Like I said, as long as they don't add a major weapon at receiver, and the Bears are just like, they're cash broke right now, so it would have to probably be via trade. I think Colston Loveland's going to average somewhere between 7 to 9 targets, probably 8 targets a game.
Yeah, like, and you look at what he did down the stretch, it was nuts. Mm-hmm. Like, after week 8.
Especially in the playoffs. And in the playoffs, I believe he broke records for a rookie tight end for that period specifically. But yeah, the finish, and keep in mind too, like, the beginning of the season, he was still coming in hurt. He was ramping up, learning the offense. He's going to be faster. He's going to be stronger. And he literally could be pulling the sled for the Ben Johnson offense. I mean, he could just be getting 120 targets here. He could get 100 plus receptions if he's just the guy. If, like, he's going to take that next push forward, like we saw out of Bowers his first year, Trey McBride after a couple of years. I think that's very much in the reality of outcomes. Yeah.
So, like, on top of that, like, Sam Laporta was crazy good in a Ben Johnson offense, and Colston Loveland is objectively a way superior athlete and football player.
And they spent the draft capital on him and Roma Dunze. So, like, that's all there. Luther Burden was a dog in college, and he was an absolute beast also down the stretch for us last year. But with DJ Moore, a lot of mouths to feed. I don't love the DJ Moore departure just because I feel exposed at receiver in a sense. And I felt like they could have restructured his deal and just saved the cash. But I get it. We got a good return. I wasn't mad really with what we got back. We'll use the draft capital for sure. But,
all right.
Felt pretty exposed after the fact.
Yeah, I think they may just add somebody again. So do you want another running back? Do we want to take a tight end? So tight end does kind of dry up.
Oh, no, or tight end is fine. We can still get there's plenty of options. I would go.
So the thing is like Otten is 203, Freiermuth is 211. Like, and we're at 190.
So Cade and Muth would be one of my next 2 picks, but I would still back it up with Mason Taylor or David Njoku if they weren't there. I like Pacheco here, to be honest.
That's exactly what I was going to ask you. Number one, it's a low-owned guy.
Yep.
Because he wasn't being drafted in every draft early.
Look at that group, man. That's a strong running back group.
There's a couple really late guys I like right now. Like somebody I've been taking a bunch. Like there's two guys I've been taking a lot of Demari
Mari
Mercado,
DiMarcado. Yep, he just
yeah,
signed with the Chiefs. Yep, saw
and
that.
then I've been taking a bunch of Jerome Ford.
Yeah, I took Jerome Ford earlier. Just came over to Washington.
Yep.
I guess they're not really loving JCM. I mean,
Yeah. So we're on the clock again. Do we want to do this? Do we want to take Ryan Flournoy for the double?
do we want the Ryan Flournoy or do we want Trey Tucker? Will he be there?
Let's take Tucker.
Let's take Tucker.
I like that.
Still as good a play. And just, yeah, diversify the stacks. That's all.
Yeah.
He may not be there
Yeah,
when we
I'd actually forgot about the Tucker thing. Because like, so I'm not like forcing stacks as often now.
No, not right now. You can't.
So like Mendoza is kind of like an advanced piece for us, and if he gets there, great. But we have a stack with the other two guys.
Yeah,
so
we're set.
like if we have one unstacked quarter, like, do I want to stack all three quarterbacks? Absolutely. Do I want to
Go out of my way to do it? No, yeah,
No, absolutely not.
no, absolutely.
But yeah, that was around ADP.
But it's like those two players. It's like we're
yeah. I love the Trey Tucker pick at like 170, 180 before they signed Naylor, and everybody's looking at that contract on the Naylor thing and moving him up. Like his Naylor went 170, like went where Trey used to go.
I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Oh, what do you think on
the Rashid Shaheed role?
Yeah. Do you like Jack Besh at all as a year two candidate?
Yeah, I mean, I love Jack Besh, the prospect coming in last year.
Me
He just
too,
did not get it. He just did not get his shot. He couldn't. He can't really dominate anybody on the outside. He kind of plays that Jacoby Myers role. Could he be that guy in this offense? Sure. I just don't think you're gonna. He's not a good best ball play. He's not Jordy Nelson yet. His day might come, but I don't think it'll be this year.
This is such a perfect Peppertoni comment. Like a bunch of hate and knowledge at the same time. Not to mention Loveland is going to eat up all those vacated Durham Smythe targets. Like that's
Cole Kmet's still there. Catches big touchdowns, Cole Kmet.
Yeah. So I had a bag of Horton before Shaheed signed. I didn't expect Shaheed to resign.
That was surprising. I thought he would go elsewhere for sure.
Lost that one. What were we just talking about? Possibly Besh, but he's like a last round pick. What do you want to do here? Do we want a third tight end?
Yeah, I'm fine with Fryer.
Oh,
no,
second.
Yeah, we need Freiermuth here.
Maybe
Freiermuth is a great pick. So we can go Freiermuth, and then I don't hate Gesicki. Who else is down there? Not Dolches. Turn that off. What the fuck are you doing?
Did you say
like
Dawson Knox? You got.
I kind of like Elijah Arroyo, to be honest, but
he never goes, so we could push him if we want. Do you like Tonjes at all?
No.
We could just take Arroyo.
Yeah, I just don't trust Tonjes for the last 3 weeks because, like, he could get you there.
We take Ford or DeMarcado. Which one?
I would take Ford actually. Take Ford over Arroyo.
Let's do that.
Good call.
That gives us our 6.
Yeah, that 6 is solid. I don't care what anyone wants to say.
Yeah, and like I like doing the double Washington backfield too.
Again, like those guys have a similar role. I don't think one will get cut, to be honest, but yeah, I think that's their threesome. I mean, I don't know if McNichols will be popped out or just put on practice squad, but I think that'll be their threesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So, are you like Terrence Ferguson doesn't go in every draft? I'm fine with him. Like, I think that Theo Johnson being in the very last round is still a fine click. Like Jackson.
Those two, yeah, they have a really good relationship. There's a lot of chemistry there.
And there were multiple games where Bellinger and Theo both scored like 12 points.
Yeah. No, I'm not against that. There he goes, Richardson. Speculation.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Bill.
Mac Jones too. Impressive.
What happened to his quarterback room?
He took 4.
What happened?
Good.
What happened, buddy? What happened?
Bill wasn't impressive himself, but
Bill going QB.
You know, I love the conviction, but then I actually see its desperation. So I get it.
Yeah, like What are we saying here?
Oh, he's taking Mitch with his last pick. He's taking Trubisky.
Justin Fields.
No, Fields already went. He went right
he
after.
did. He
He
did.
went right after.
Oh yeah.
No, those guys are gone. Those
Yeah.
top tier backups are already selected.
They're absolutely gone. I mean, Colby Parkinson would be a fantastic pick here too.
I still like Gesicki. I don't see any competition coming in for this guy. I don't know.
Let's go.
I mean,
I'm fine with any of these names. Are you in or out on Tonjes?
I'm out on Tonjes. Yeah,
Wow.
there he goes anyways. But I think Kittle will get back next season, most likely in time for the fantasy playoffs. Unfortunately, I don't know. I think this is a very good cost for Tonjes.
I will say I started off really high on Tonjes because we hadn't got any information yet on Kittle.
Yep.
But he was so late. Like I didn't really.
Yeah, where he was going is perfectly fine. You're gonna get literally a tight end that's gonna start the first half of the season. He can get you there. He's just not gonna be your closer.
Yeah,
that's it.
On total points, Tonjes to me is a fantastic pick still.
I cannot argue that at all. But if you're drafting with the mindset that you want the crown,
right,
the 250. You kind of lean in just to the rule book, right? But I think if you have the build, right, especially correlation comes out, you get the schedule, you get stacking. There's a lot of ways to talk yourself into taking Jake Tonjes.
Yeah. So and on a team like this, so if I have what I consider an elite tight end, which is Loveland and up, I don't mind taking the floor play like the Tonjes for the early side. Let's say Colson got banged up for 4 weeks early on.
Oh, sure. Yeah, sure.
Right. Taking that, if you're just taking a last round tight end, you're basically taking a security blanket to try to get a low owned Loveland through possibly. That's the only, just a reason to do it.
Yeah, no, like I said, you can push yourself in all directions to take them. But I think if you just have some Niners, some correlation, once again, you get the schedule out, I think it gets a lot easier.
Pull up Dorsch, huh?
No,
absolutely not. Take Komet, you cowards. All right. We got a 3-6-8-3.
Who can we take from Miami? Just curious. Is it Dulcich?
It was Dulcich or Darren Waller.
No, he's actually not even on that team anymore. It might say that he is. He's not.
Yeah. Dak Prescott, Malik Willis, and Fernando Mendoza. We got Bijan Robinson, Chase Brown, Rashad White, Tyrone Tracy, Pacheco, Jerome Ford, wide receivers, Pickens, McLaurin, DK Metcalf, Wan'Dale Robinson, Romeo Doubs, Malik, Washington, Adonai Mitchell, Trey Tucker stacked. So we have the Trey Tucker stacked, we have George Pickens stacked, and we have Malik Washington stacked. All skinny stacks, fantastic. We got Colson Loveland, Pat Freiermuth, and Mike Gesicki. We got a little team stack with Freiermuth and DK Metcalf. We have a little secure, a bet against JCM there. I think it's fantastic. I think it's very well balanced. I think it's a good team.
Mike Robb disrespecting us with the 7-9. That's easily an 8-5. He doesn't know what he's. Rookies. What are you gonna
do? First time grader.
Yeah, easily an 8-5. Many will argue much higher scores. Probably the highest you've ever seen.
All right, I have time to review these teams, so we'll go through some of these teams. We'll go through Alex because I do have a hard out at 6:30 tonight, but we have time to review all these teams, do another draft for sure. So, we got a 2-7-8-3. We got Joe Burrow. We have Brock Purdy. Running backs, Josh Jacobs, Jalen Warren. So this is the guy that took Jamar Chase at 1, getting weird, by the way. And he gets Burrow back. So the room helped him.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs, Jalen Warren, Jonah Coleman, Emmett Johnson, Brian Robinson, Halani, and DeMarcado. I think that's fine.
It's just quantity. It's quantity over quality.
Yeah, you got a guy that you're relying on.
And that's it.
That's it.
That's your RB.
Jamar Chase, Mike Evans, Devontae Adams, Godwin, Downs, Boston. I love the new Boston price, by the way. Darnell Mooney, who I do like a lot now. Torrey Horton. And then Bowers, Kelsey, Henry. That's a lot of tight end points.
Yeah, I mean, and Kelsey's ADP obviously pretty free, so
Yeah.
can't argue with much of that.
And then
Yeah, I mean,
got a little bit of a fall there, so why not?
I don't love the running backs, but really backed it up with receiver and tight end.
Well, I'm assuming we took Tracy coming back to him.
Mhm.
We took Pacheco coming back to him. We took Jerome Ford after him. So maybe he wanted Pacheco, maybe he wanted Tracy. I'm gonna assume that we were the problem, and I want to be the problem.
Damn.
Were we the problem? Let us know. Can you make my day, sir? What's up, Charles? How we doing? Yeah, Tecmo Bowl. I mean, Tecmo Bowl. I think the goat was Rod Woodson, but like just hands down, Rod Woodson, punt returner.
I
Best.
didn't play it. I thought the graphics sucked.
Yeah,
Even at the time, I was like, I'm not playing this. I don't like it.
The graphics weren't great, but it was fun. Definitely wanted Pacheco. Got it. Yeah, I kind of figured. All right, we got Losimo here. We got a 3.683. Matt Stafford, C.J. Stroud, Daniel Jones,
Mhm.
Derrick Henry, Quinshon Judkins, R.J. Harvey. He took the fall.
Yep, I like that. That's a good group.
James Conner, Damon Claiborne, Ty Johnson, sidekick. Been recommending Ty Johnson, I guess, because I know he uses sidekick a lot. I don't know if that was
good best ball player. That Ty Johnson.
He really is
Good best ball player.
Puka Nacua, Chris Olave, JMO, Quentin Johnston, Juwan Jennings, Jaden Higgins. What'd you say?
That's good. No, I'm just saying this is a good group.
It really is. Jaden Higgins, Tank Dell, Brazil,
Mhm.
Warren Schultz, and Stouter. This is just a very stacked, like solid team.
Yeah, no, this one's solid. Damon Claiborne is my most exposed rookie. Ran a 4.37 at the 40, so that was helpful. Thank you.
I was at 21.5%, and
be mindful. I only have like 15 teams, so there could only be so many. But he is my most exposed rookie. I don't draft a lot of rookies, so that was worth noting. The receivers are strong, and I love the Houston stacking here. This is definitely in the 8 territory, probably closer to a 9.
Yeah, Mike Robb gives it a 7.9, just so you know, Losimo, because he's not allowed to give anybody else a grade over ours.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, so you got a 7.9.
That's a group.
9 running backs. Let's see what happens. Like we also
plus Justin Fields, that's 10.
He said that we sniped him on Romeo Dobbs as well. So let's see.
He only had 6 receivers, so
because we sniped the one. Drake May, Sam Darnold,
was Chisholm not available?
Efton Chisholm, come on, he's your guy. Chuba Hubbard, Rico Corum,
holy
Mason Jones, Emmanuel Wilson, Ray Davis, Jordan James, Isaac Rendo, doubling the backup behind McCaffrey and doubling up that field. That's very unique. JSN, Drake London, AJ Brown, Zay Flowers, Rome Adunze.
Okay. And you took Tyquan Thornton, but didn't take like any other receivers.
Like you could have taken Kyle Williams, by the way.
Yeah, that was another one. There you go.
Dallas Goedert, AJ Barner.
Probably could have gotten Hunter Henry, I'd imagine too.
Hunter Henry fell, by the way. He took AJ Barner over Hunter Henry, I believe.
Well, he does have Sam Darnold, but that doesn't make sense still.
Yeah. I'm
not in love with it.
Yeah, I think
the 5th on a grade. That's a popular term these days.
Like the wide receivers should be awesome, but you have exactly 6, and one of them was pick 200. So you basically have 5. Like one of these running backs needed to be another tight end is like the main thing. Like
receiver, I'd still say. I mean, I don't love run out 5 right out of the gate, right? Like a 5 wide receiver sprint. It's fun to do it this time of the year. Hey, I'm going 0 RB. It looks good, but in buildability and reliability, I have that pushback. So
Barber over Henry. Nice. Yeah. You mean Barner? Yeah.
Okay.
It took me a second. I was
I
like,
was like,
what?
who? Like
Who's Tiki Barber?
over
Like,
Derek? Like who?
we got Tyrone Tracy. You can have Tiki Barber.
Yeah.
We got
The hell?
3683.
Mhm.
Jackson Dart, Bo Nix, Cam Ward. Almost like they knew that Cam Ward wasn't coming back. They
Yeah.
stacked Cam Ward with Jeremiah Love. Kyron, I've been ghost stacking that
Yeah.
every time. By the
No,
way,
that's fair. No, that's fair.
like I've actually been pulling Wandale up to like 87
Mhm.
and getting the triple.
It's no different than the Bowers Mendoza.
Kyron Williams, Shavante, Dobbins, C-Rod, Tank
that.
Bigsby. This is a very solid room.
Yeah, I love the C-Rod pick. Obviously, he's climbing. Tank is in a great situation as a handcuff in a run-heavy offense. Yeah, it's Marion.
Marion Barber. There we go.
Out of here.
Which one are we talking about? He was on the Jags at the end, right? He went to a team that like nobody remembers him on at the very end. I can't remember. I can't remember.
Seattle?
Maybe, yeah, it might have been Seattle. Justin Jefferson, DJ Moore. I can't remember. This is Cortland Sutton, Xavier Worthy, McMillan, Flournoy, Tolbert. Shout out.
Yeah,
Darius Slayton.
Tolbert, Slayton. Yeah, you don't hate those guys. Ooh,
One Hawk.
punted tight end, but don't hate Jordan Johnson. Had a great year last year.
They're all fine things. Like if
I don't like TJ Hawkinson. I am 100% still out on TJ Hawkinson, but that's not a bad pick. That's not a bad where he's going is perfectly fine.
And it's a team stack with Jefferson.
Yeah.
So
I think last year he was going as the 5th or 6th tight end.
I was in on that.
I was out.
That was one of my worst calls.
Yeah. They come for us all, buddy. They come for us all.
Yeah.
Xavier Restrepo and me last year. There you go. I'll let him.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, we are ready for the next draft. By the way, if you guys are just listening or just here, you can smash the like. That'd be fantastic. Steve got 40 likes earlier today. We got to get more than Steve. Come on, guys. Got to get more than Steve did. Just because. But anyway, we're going to do a big board. We're going to do a big board in 15 seconds, maybe.
Bestball Degens, we never leave the grind. Fury, endless, relentless, fantasy, reigns. Who waits? Immortal.
All right, we're waiting on 7. He got 50. I ended up having to go do something. He got 40 to get the 3rd draft.
Check the count.
All right, so we can you can get me to 40 then. I just want 40. That's it.
It's a nice number.
Don't even get me to 50. Only 40.
Do you have to get it by the end of the stream? Can you just have it by the end of the day?
I honestly don't really care. I would like to get him, but that doesn't mean unlike either. But we are waiting on 5. This is a big board. So do you have any other player take things that you are really in on this year specifically? Like anybody you think is going way too high? Who's the one ADP you have that you believe is just way too high?
Man, it's probably Caleb. It makes me so angry that he goes that high. I mean, I understand the end of the year finish. Obviously, the playoffs, he looks so good, but this is a guy that still struggled to put up the 4,000 yards. The passing touchdowns weren't there consistently. I think what you like is that he doesn't throw interceptions, but I hate the fact that I have to pay that price for him. Trying to think of it's got to be other quarterbacks still, just because quarterbacks in general right now are so expensive because everybody wants to draft 3. So seeing some of those guys go, like Trevor Lawrence, I still also feel like goes pretty high. We're going to have some roster changes there. Maybe he regresses a little bit. I'm trying to think who else is in that pocket of quarterbacks.
Don't do this. Don't do that.
Unreal. Guy.
Don't do that. I know he's joking, but that's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what happens post draft whenever we get to 18 rounds with the quarterbacks? Is everybody still going to be
They won't be as
incredibly?
they won't be as aggressive. They just naturally are. I remember, I think it was after the first Eagles and Chiefs Super Bowl, we were seeing Mahomes go at like pick 12. Like that, like right, a week or two later, right? So like they're just overvalued, or their cost goes up in this format, because again, people are looking to get the 3 QB build, and just have that. It's obviously it's not the key, but it is a stronger percentage for advancement.
Yeah,
Gives you an edge.
and by the way, I'm going to go ahead and shout everybody out. Steve was in here earlier. If you are not subscribed to Fanspeak, that is in the description below. That is Bruni's boss, by the way, over there at Fanspeak.
That's my daddy.
And then we got GAB, who has a channel. Bestball on Call has a channel as well. If I've missed it, Nice and Blunt has a channel. They were here earlier, right here. Go sub to Nice and Blunt. And I think if I missed you, type something. I'll shout you out. All right, we got the 105 this time.
Nice, like sway in the wind. Sway in the wind.
I
was looking at the board, and I think the only other player I would bring up on overvalued is probably Rashee Rice.
That's an interesting talk. We got Alex at the 6. We got Young Moolah at the 7. We have Mike Robb at the 9. We have Quid Pro Quo at the 10. Forgot to shout him out, ask Quid Pro Quo last time. All right, so why do you think Rice is overvalued? Is it just because of the risk?
Oh, absolutely. I won't spend that high of ADP on somebody that I know has a very good chance now to miss potentially 6 games.
I don't think it'll be 6. I think if he misses, it's going to be 10. But
I'm in the in the weeds of he's going to get the NFL love. I'm saying he can't even do it at 6. You're at 10. That's even worse.
Well, they wanted 10 last year.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I know it's a different issue.
When these things get down to it, though, there's always typically some lean in favor to the player, and it's always never enough, in my opinion. Like when I see these things get handed down, so that's what I would expect again. I mean, the NFLPA, they're their own little power, so they have a lot of leverage, and I expect that they'll probably get that negotiated down. But again, I'm saying 6. You're saying 10. I would be even farther away on grabbing them if we're realistic and saying we're splitting it or 10.
All right, the Dynasty. You're a McCaffrey guy, aren't you?
Me?
No, the Dynasty here. I can feel it. They're not.
They're not.
What do you want?
I like Taylor here.
All right, let's do it. So explain Taylor versus JSN. So JSN, the 5 spot is the spot that I kind of chose because I keep getting the 5 spot.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that JSN isn't significantly better than Amon-Ra Jefferson. And I've thought that the whole time because I've just assumed Jefferson's going to get a better.
Well, no, you could make arguments for Lamb over for JSN.
Yeah.
I mean, we're just talking about the skill, the player alone. All of those guys are just as equitable. Exactly. And I would rather take Taylor. They figured him out for that offense coming off a massive year. Even if he regresses, he could still have 14 or 15 touchdowns. I think he had 19 last year total.
Yeah, something like that. He could have been 20, but then there was that one play that who was it that messed it? Adonai Mitchell after he dropped the ball.
Oh, yeah.
That play.
But that's what I'm saying. Even if he regresses and they backtrack a little bit, he's still in the top 3 conversation. So
I have a team like that. I did before Kyler signed. I have a Jefferson at 5 team that I streamed.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't do that. But again, that's another guy that right there, same level of skill set, if not better than JSN, just not as good a situation quarterback wise. Until now, what you expect out of Kyler Murray, probably a little bump.
Yeah, what I was going to say is I've been using the 5 spot since I keep getting it, and I think the JSN I don't think he doesn't deserve the spot, but I think there's a lot of arguments. I've been
Mhm.
using that spot as a pull up and get unique thing. So I've
Mhm.
pulled up Genty over there a couple times.
Oh, okay.
Like
Interesting.
twice now. Like you
I
see,
don't
I
know if
still
I
have.
love that with Kubiak and all his talk.
I mean, it's risky, but his
Yeah.
upside is insane.
No, I get it. And again, that's going after the player, the skill set, like
Yeah.
what this guy can do
Right.
without a leash, right? And then Kubiak enters the conversation, and then now we have a leash.
Yeah. So we got Taylor. Do you
I
like
like
London? Avery?
London or Henry.
Let's look and see what I got here. It's equal. Which one do you want?
London.
London.
He's just my guy. And someone who just gets a ton of that first read snap share, like just someone that's just a massive alpha. And again, another wide receiver one in a situation similar to Terry, there's no one else to feed. I mean, it's him and Kyle
Absolutely.
Pitts. I mean, that's it. I mean, obviously Bijan eats into the pass game, but I'm just talking about the pass catchers period in the offense. It's what was it? Him. I can't even remember who else is there because Mooney's gone now. It's gonna drive me crazy. They brought back Olamide. They brought back Olamide Zaccheaus.
And they brought back or they brought in
Taylor Gabriel. Just kidding.
No, it's another Jahan Dotson.
They brought in Jahan Dotson. Okay.
They brought in Jahan Dotson. That's who it
Interesting.
was.
Interesting.
We're going to go to. I'm going to look up that. I found that Jefferson.
I have Dotson still on Philly on mine.
That he is.
Oh, it's signing with Falcons. Yeah, it says 9 days ago. Okay, never mind. Come on, underdog, do better. You got no Jay Walker. You don't have our boy updated here. Come on now.
People are mad about Jeff Caldwell not being a player pool. Like John A. Walker's the one that matters. Like,
yeah, like
he was on the team last year. He
scored a game-winning touchdown against the Packers.
It wasn't that even in the fantasy playoffs.
No, that wasn't in the fantasy playoffs.
All right, we're on the clock. We got AJ Brown. We have ETN. We have Breece Hall, McMillan, T.
I like T or Tet.
Speaking my language.
Yep.
Let's go with the divisional correlation.
Sounds good. Yeah, no argument. But yeah, year 2 Tet should be pretty exciting.
Yeah, like I do understand it does feel like he could be capped with Bryce Young, but what people don't remember, I remember specifically because I had him a bunch in daily.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped at least 3 touchdowns.
Oh yeah, no, he that was the whole thing is like he had the role, he had the volume, no efficiency, dropping touchdowns, drops in general. I think it was like 70 up against 120 targets. That's not good enough, but I think there's a strong bet that they improve on that connection and efficiency in year 2. And you look around and it's like,
and
Jalen Coker, Xavier Leggett, like you're not scared of these guys.
Those drops in the end zone too, though, they were like right on his hands, and he just biffed it.
I mean, didn't he win Rookie of the Year?
Yeah,
offensive Rookie of the Year. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like he's still that guy. Your
BBM ranks will be Bijan, Chase Brown, Gibbs, JT. Got it. I mean,
those all 4 of those guys are pretty fluid. Like there's really no, oh man, I didn't get that guy. I think he'll be fine. Fine.
I am Bijan, Gibbs, Chase, but that's because I absolutely love the Nico and Olave price.
Sure.
So like I lean running back in the first a little more just because of that. But that doesn't mean
that's what I was going to argue for JT ahead of Chase is that like gun to your head, who do you bet, will bring home 300 plus points? And I think you're going to talk yourself into taking JT if you go with that kind of theory.
This is a very interesting question. Should Achane be slotted next to Breece Hall since his touchdown upside is virtually the same now?
No, his touchdown upside is higher.
I mean, I would slam home either one of these 2 picks.
Kyron or Bucky? Yeah, no, hands down. I don't even know why they're there.
Like Young Moolah doesn't want them. He wants Zay Flowers.
34. Yeah, I mean, either
we get one.
Yeah, there you go. I would if somehow they're both there, I would personally take Bucky. That's me.
It does make for the more unique team structure,
mhm.
and it's divisional correlation again.
Yeah, so I would take Bucky over Kyron. No hate to Kyron, just like I hate the lack of explosivity.
I actually like Kyron over Bucky in a vacuum, but with like we're building this thing out, like it makes sense here to take Bucky specifically.
Mhm.
And
Well,
like
we
this
didn't have
is
to make the choice, so
like the contest is 70% filled, and he's went before pick 40 in like 68% of this contest. So like
yeah,
this,
we good.
yeah, we're good.
We good.
And our boy has fallen back to the to the early 50s a few times, and that would be the absolute okay. He doesn't here. I've seen Loveland fall to 55, and it's
Well,
like,
no,
why?
and I could see why people would not want to take. I mean, you just look at his stats and you're like, wait a second, what? What do you mean? I got to take him where? No way. I can take Juwan Johnson. No, he is absolutely worth that cost. Again, like we said in the last draft, probably should be going a round or two higher, not too far off Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers isn't in some like amazing offense. He just had an awesome rookie season, and he's going to have some priority in the offense. Like the Ben Johnson offense versus the Kubiak offense, I'm sorry, like we're going to be checking far more boxes for offensive efficiency, total yardage, etc. Like it's cool to see how it worked out there. You know, they had that nice little Urkish run game for Ken Walker and Charbonnet. And
all right, we are on the clock.
You want Lamar?
I pretty much always want Lamar here.
Yeah, just like I mean, why not? Like, did he fall?
Like he goes like middle of the fifth every time now, and I'm just taking him. Okay. I haven't updated my exposures for like 4 days.
Did he fall for us though?
It was 2 picks.
Oh, okay.
Like this is kind of where he goes now. But like, if we're looking like uniqueness throughout the contest, like there's not going to be very many Bucky plus Tet teams like overall,
right?
With Lamar, right? So like, not only is it kind of unique there, but like it's the Bucky fall makes everything feel like it's just all going to be different. So you just take the fallers and the top ADP guys, like this whole thing is going to feel pretty good, most likely.
Let's not screw it up.
Yeah, and like I don't love Bucky. Like I'm very scared of Bucky this year with the kid signing. I think that they went out and they talked about how he was going to get that role and all that. And they brought in a better Rashad White. And then the Sean Tucker got retendered. And Steve and I went through all the numbers yesterday, and like they do not let him, like they don't let him in the red zone at all. Actually,
I mean, if Sean Tucker's going to be the goal line guy, I can imagine that, but it's still hard for me to believe that he can't just completely have that role to himself. I mean, it's not like he'll be a three down guy, but I don't see Sean Tucker coming in maybe outside of even the goal line. No, but I still imagine they got
to. So last year for the season, they had 18 snaps inside the 5, and 3 of them. Only 3 of them they let Bucky have. Which
how many games did he miss? He only played 10 games.
Yeah, so, we did the thing yesterday, and it was like like with it separated out, and it was a pretty bad number.
Huh.
Like I don't remember exactly what it was.
The offense in general wasn't as good as it was 2 years prior as well.
Right.
And there's an argument that offense could regress just because of the fact of, no Mike Evans. You got Baker with, some young pieces.
That's kind of where I'm at with it. I think I know what you would want to do if it's a here, and I don't think Alex is going to take Harvey.
I would probably prefer Harvey. Yeah.
We could do Harvey. We could do, these are the wide receivers that are left.
We can wait on receiver for the next pick.
Yeah. Just take the value. Like,
yep, exactly.
Like this guy was going way earlier before. This guy was going way. Like I'm pretty much Dobbins straight up over Harvey at this point. Like but I do but Harvey is the best ball pick. He's the explosive player, right?
Exactly.
But like it depends on what you're doing. Like Taylor is going to absolutely give us points every week, right?
Mhm.
Bucky is going to have enough of a role that his like at minimum he's going to have a decently high floor. So like adding a Harvey or a Travion into that like feels really good.
Yeah, no, I have no issue there. And like I said,
Like-
the receivers that are still left, like we're perfectly fine here.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there was a big drop off between the next guys.
No,
Like that.
no, I mean like the
we
like
had.
I
It was
mean
like-
anything from literally Washington, Metcalf, Wilson, Myers,
do
Addison.
you like Sutton at all, like with the improved offense, touchdown
Uh,
upside or not?
I mean now the fact that we have Harvey, I'm okay with it if he's there. But my assumption is that he's not going to be there.
Yeah. I'm in on Alec Pierce, by the way, somewhat at this ADP. I don't know if you
I
are.
think he'll probably go. I wasn't expecting those two to come back. But yeah, those are perfectly fine.
Probably not. So which ones of these guys would you want? Metcalf, Wilson. We could take Fannin as well, or Kraft.
Kraft.
I
would say I would
mean,
just go Pierce.
Yeah, if Pierce is here, we just take Pierce.
Yep.
Rube's making it easy for us.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean,
Yeah.
and that just falls in. But
Gives us a backstack option as well.
where did Caleb go? How far did Caleb fall?
74.
Dude.
Yeah, I got Caleb like all the way over here or whatever.
Yeah, no,
like
that's not what I'm getting. That's not what's happening to me.
It's like I've never seen him like go further than 75.
Yeah.
And in that draft, he fell all the way down.
You just got to get in the right room where these guys hate the nail painters, you know? Like you just got to it's just the right room.
Just all frat bros in there.
Yep, exactly.
All of them. Was it this one? It was not that one. Was it my little board? I'm trying to find it real quick. In another screen. Was it this one? Nope.
So we can look at Kraft just went. Probably I don't know if Pitts will make it back to us, but that would be decent.
Pitts and Laporta have both been falling.
Yeah, so if Pitts comes back,
like
this next pick we got to take Pitts.
If not Pitts.
Well, I just mean like the position utility and how well he did last year. The roster looks like he should be fine as far as the role is concerned. If Tua is the quarterback, we've seen him obviously need to lean on the tight end position. Look at what Darren Waller did. Like literally the first couple of days he showed up, just started scoring touchdowns. Is fucking stupid. So yeah, the role is still there. They applied the tag to him, no?
To who?
Pitts. They applied the tag to him.
Yes.
Yeah.
He hasn't signed it yet. I mean, I'm pretty in on Ricky P as well.
That is my who was your guy from last year that burned you? I don't know. That was my burner last year.
Okay. All right. Well,
burned me too much.
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, it would have been him or Addison, but I still like Kyle Pitts there for our roster utility.
Well, we got the stack.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm still okay with the receivers here. I just, man, Pearsall, what a bastard. What a bastard. I certainly will not take him in the big board. He burned me too much. Way too many teams.
I had a bunch of them as well.
Yeah, so many men just should have killed him. Damn, bastards.
Yeah,
Save me some money, man.
I'm still in on him this year. Like I
get it. No, I mean like the talent's there. Don't get me wrong.
Believe me, I don't feel the best, but I'm there.
Jordan Addison, if he's there.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty in on Godwin and Wandale too.
I'm full Wandale again, but I would just say to be taking Addison to be different. You got the big playability, touchdown percentage is there.
I'm fine with either. Like we could do the
you want to do Wandale or Godwin?
Let's do Godwin for the
for the team. Yeah, that's what I was going for, and just kind of bringing back to the value on Bucky.
Yeah,
top of the ADP,
and then we might be able to get Baker back.
I think we probably do. I think
Maybe.
we probably do.
It's
no, I think he did. I think we do. He falls.
He does, but Egbuka usually goes over here now.
Yeah,
so this guy only has one, so he'll probably take him here.
Yeah, one probably a second one. I don't think he'll do it the first.
Yeah,
but you're right. I forgot about that.
Because when the contest opened,
Mhm.
he was always going to 4-5 turn, right? Oh, he just took him.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm fine with that. Like,
Tuning in.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It was a draft. Okay, it was a drafters. That's right. That's what it was. It was a drafters.
Um,
For the Caleb at 89. It was 89.
see, if we took Addison, we could have taken Kyler. Damn.
If he fell, yeah.
Kyler not falling? Man, that'd be brutal. Kyler not falling to us.
I mean, I would just take Kyler.
I don't love him. I like the fact that he's in the O'Connell offense. I think there's a lot to like about that. I would take Jordan Love over him. He's just a better quarterback, and I'm a Bears fan, so there he goes.
I mean, I think we got Lamar. Like, we'll just.
Well, I know, but like if we
Right.
had Lamar and like one of those guys, you'd feel pretty locked in. You know what I mean? Like
Absolutely,
again, just
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
oh, look at this fucking thing. It's amazing. But yeah, like if we have Lamar, Malik, like that's not terrible, or another rushing upside guy.
But like Bryce Young plus
Yeah.
Daniel Jones, like
Yeah,
a
that's
back
fine.
end.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
fine.
we could take a shot on either Tua or Michael Penix in the last round.
I lean Michael Penix in that conversation.
I think that he's going to play the back half of the year.
That's exactly my point. Yeah. So like no matter what, the last
All
6
right, so
games, 8 games, he's going to play.
Jaden Reed, we could take Coker to double.
I like Reed here.
I love Reed, so let's do it.
Yeah, obviously Dobbs leaving finally frees up some extra targets for him.
All right,
It's been crowded, so the hope is that he can get back to form as the top guy there.
Caleb Williams, 89.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like,
so what?
And I got JMO back at 56 in this room.
Matthew Stafford went ahead of him or just behind him?
Yeah, so like Amon Ra, JMO got the big JMO fall. Got Caleb fell, so I got both.
Yeah, it's insane.
It was a fun little team.
I bet.
It was in the $3 lobbies over there. Like those $3 lobbies are weird. Like, so over on drafters right now, Jalen Waddle still goes at 60, and on Underdog he goes in the 40s every time. And I would think he's a better full PPR guy than a half PPR guy.
Yeah.
Myself.
No push there.
Pearsall might have let us down, but he'll always have my 2025 big board Pearsall CLV. Absolutely. CLV is all that matters. Waddle and DJ Moore are like flipped on the two sides. Yeah, they really are. It's just backwards. Okay, so
I like Jennings here, to be honest.
Yeah,
or Fergie. You want to go Fergie?
I think there's a chance Juwan signs with Baltimore.
We're there. Let's do it.
So I'm fine with either one. Which one?
I would say Juwan, just because we need a Baltimore stack, so we get lucky. Maybe
we just try for it. Yeah. We can add Njoku later as well.
Anyone. I mean, the tight end. If Ferguson won't come back, but
yeah,
there's other options back there. Like tight end is never a position I'm ever scared of.
Well, our next pick is either one of these two, hopefully.
Sweet. Jatavian Sanders, bring him on down.
Absolutely. He's like, are you in or not on JT?
It's just a lot. It's a round 20 pick. He does not exist in BBM probably. He just won't be he won't be someone picked.
I think Sadiq is very live to be there.
But my guy, like every tight end breathing is live to be there. Like and Njoku could go there probably. Like anyone could go there. It's
so
like
I came into this offseason like I absolutely don't want Kansas City to take Jeremiah Love because I think it's a bad roster build for Kansas City. And now all the hype is that everybody wants him to take Sadiq. It's like, can we go back to taking Jeremiah Love? Like, that's so much worse. Like, that is so much worse. Like
the roster utility is just complete waste. Like, oh yeah, let's bring back the Hall of Famer for that contract, and then let's also have our rookie first round pick split snaps with him.
Yeah, what are you guys doing? Like, why?
They should probably just draft an offensive lineman with their first pick.
Well, they have three top 40 picks. So
they'll probably do that.
That's why everybody's like, oh, they should do that and they take the lineman later. No, how about you just take the best lineman? and maybe Mahomes doesn't die.
I mean, do we have to take a cornerback here?
We got Lamar. We can do whatever.
I'm good pushing those guys for Tracy or Sadiq or
I don't do the Sadiq thing often.
I'm okay with it, to be honest.
Lamar, Sadiq.
We've just seen the rookie tight end be more reliable in the last few years, right?
Yeah. And
So
Sadiq's blocking has looked like I've been watching some like things where he's blocking, and that's the thing that keeps him off the field.
throwing
And
some tractor tires at him.
well, no, like he like just going back and like watching his blocking, it was actually reasonably good in college.
Pushing a van up a hill.
Yeah.
I think
He's on that. Who was it that had the insane workouts like up the hill all the time? Like
I was watching a video of some kid, it was like some kid on Instagram where he was like in the rain and his mom is fucking screaming at him and he's just carrying cinder blocks like back and forth, like doing 3 cone drills with freaking cinder blocks like he's blocking. I was like, holy shit, that kid's going to college. You make money there now, so that's why you don't even have to go pro. You just go to college.
Yeah. And then you use all that to go get a gravy job somewhere where one of the boosters, like I'm assuming that's going to start happening too. Like,
oh yeah,
that these NIL dealers are going to like come with, hey, well, you're not going to make the pros, or if you don't make the pros,
you're going to come be a spokesperson for us. Yeah,
yeah, you get to come sell cars for us or whatever. Like, yeah. Which one would you prefer if we get the choice?
I think we will, and I'd probably take Danny. Give me the dimes.
Yeah, because we got the double.
Yep, exactly.
And then, yeah. I hate passing Bretton Strange at this ADP, but we have to do this.
No, that's a great pick for us.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like this team's falling together pretty well. Like JT, Bucky with the big fall, or Harvey might kind of need to force a running back here. I don't know anybody.
Oh,
like,
I don't think
I actually
anybody. There's guys back here we're good with.
Yeah, I actually kind of really like the 1-8. Like, I know everybody's scared of these guys, but my doll goes at like 200 now. Like, yeah, sign me up. Like, a guaranteed pass blocking role and an offense that Ben Johnson has. Like, sign me up. I think that so. My original take on Jennings actually is pretty funny for this team was Atlanta. So like
I've been hearing Vegas. I think Vegas might be live.
Vegas is live. I think the Patriots could be live still. I think that
I think the Patriots really want to go after AJ Brown still.
Yeah.
Where are we at on running backs? What running back is up? What number?
We could just go back here.
Connor.
That's my ranks.
Oh, sorry.
But it's still Connor. I mean, if Bryce Young falls back, do we just do it?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I mean, the points are just there. And we have free stacks we can get.
I mean, we already have the stack.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we have Tet. Hello.
Like,
forgot about Tet. Where?
Oh, man. Microb.
Wow.
That was. Let me guess. You're stacking them with Amon-Ra? Expecting a trade? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you
All right, so Brooks. We could take is Rodriguez there?
Probably not. He goes way early in my lobbies. He goes pretty early in my lobbies.
What about Keaton Mitchell?
He went a little bit ago. He went right there.
Pacheco again, if he's available.
He is.
Pacheco again probably is the pick.
Or
if you want to go Connor?
I kind of like Connor on this team.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. No, I mean that's what brought me back to it. Like I genuinely think that Pacheco might be a better pick because the offense overall is better, and we've just seen what the running back 2 can do in Detroit, whether it's Ben Johnson or not. But still, I think Connor on this roster, kind of going back to that,
right? For this roster specifically, I do like Connor there, like with the RJ Harvey pick being an explosive pick, and Connor's going to have some sort of a role.
He just has to stay healthy. That's it. Just for the love of God, stay healthy.
And I think they're very allowed to draft an offensive lineman early as well.
Mm-hmm.
Is it bad? I like Kirk Cousins or Christian?
Christian Kirk. I drafted Christian Kirk earlier. Zero issue. I mean, it's just an offense you're going to get thrown open at some point, and Kirk's got good hands. It's simple.
All right. So, do you like any of those names?
No.
Do you like any of this?
I don't hate Franklin. I honestly don't hate Hill, and I like Isaac T-Slaw.
I've been in on this Tyreek Hill swing.
Do it. Do it. He's going to play somewhere.
He's going to play, and let's say he misses the first 10 weeks, and he comes back for your fantasy playoffs. He's wide receiver 7.
Yeah.
Like you probably didn't need him to get there, right? Like, and we know even if he comes back at 80%, he has the ability to spike.
Mm-hmm.
And he's probably gonna end up on Kansas City, like, or something like that. Like hell, he could be the guy that signs with, like, and he kind of like does what Zay does to a degree, so like that wouldn't work. But like if he ends up in, like, my personal favorite would be Tyreek Hill going to the Commanders. I just think that'd be so much fun.
Yeah, I could also see Arizona, get him somewhere indoors as well. I think that might appeal to him. Wherever you can get him on a racetrack, do it.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I don't think Atlanta would do it. I don't think that's them.
Is that bad? I like your guess better.
Ouch.
Not really.
Ouch.
Not really. I don't care.
It's like that.
As long as you like the stream, I don't really care.
Damn.
You keep coming back, sir.
That's what he's here for.
What about Judy? Not a fan?
No, I mean, like, Judy is a fine pick for the cost. I just cannot argue against the skill set at his ADP. You're just never going to have any clarity on the situation. I mean, literally, the quarterback could change bi-weekly on a regular basis. It could be Watson. It could be Gabriel. It could be Sanders. None of those guys could wind up being there somehow. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, Judy could get traded on draft night. He could be a part of like a pick swap or something like that. And I think that's the reality that you want to happen, is just for him to get shuffled in the NFL rosters and just find somewhere where he can have moderate value.
I agree. Like, I fully agree there. I kind of like Isaiah Bond as a late click if I'm going to go something there.
I don't know. I like Emmanuel Wilson right there coming up for us, maybe.
I mean, I would be fully into that.
Where do you think Kamara goes? I can't imagine he somehow stays in this backfield. Like,
he has to. Like,
it's so cluttered. He says he says that he's not going anywhere, but I just have to believe that, like, someone sits down and talks to this guy and gets some sense into his head, because it's not going to work.
Did you not hear what he said last year?
He said that if they try to move me, I'll retire. I don't think that'll happen. I think that he can go somewhere and be like, hey, man, you know, you're going to the Rams. It's going to be fine. You know what I mean? Like,
he said that.
You're going to the Seahawks. It's going to be fine. You know what I mean? Like,
well, he said that, but the way he said it was, my home is in New Orleans. So
it's so
like,
silly. It's so silly.
Which one of these guys do you like?
I would just say go to Njoku, and maybe we get some back end love for the Baltimore visit.
Like, give it 2 shots.
Yeah, exactly. If they don't sign Njoku, they sign Jennings.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's one of the two.
Like, it's the way he said it, that my home is in New Orleans.
There seemed like
it makes it
there. Like that's what it seemed like, is like he's being bombarded with this all the time. It's constantly in his ear. And I think he just said, like, you know, the thing that will get people off of him. Doesn't make sense. He's old. They're not going to win a Super Bowl. I don't care what anyone in New Orleans says. You should go somewhere, take the money, and try to win a ring. Like, brother, like, the door is closed.
All right. I said this the other day on stream and upset some people, so we're going to go back to it. How far away from a stadium does somebody need to live before you, like, fully start listening to what they say about their team? Like, because
the proximity of your home to the field has no relation with your ball knowing stats whatsoever. Like, if you live close to Lambeau Field, that does not mean you get an automatic invite to Best Ball Jeopardy. It probably means you should go see the doctor. You
Do
should
we
go get a
want
checkup.
do we want Emmanuel Wilson?
Emmanuel
Or
Wilson.
Vidal? Yeah.
Yeah, it means that you probably eat like a pig.
What I was saying is that, like, at first glance, if like you say you're a Vikings fan
Sure.
and you live in Minneapolis,
Like, I can see the stadium.
it's like, oh, now you're going to have to prove to me that you understand ball before I listen to anything you say. But
Yeah.
if you're a Vikings fan and you tell me you live in San Francisco, I'm
Yeah.
going to like start like thinking you may not be as like Homer centric,
Mhm.
right? Like that's kind of where it's at.
I've met the most Dallas Cowboys fans in my entire life in the DMV. That's the Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia region. There's more Cowboy fans here potentially than Commander fans.
Yeah, so I do think that Naked Knicks is a good pick. So do you guys think Franklin is undraftable now?
No,
and
no.
I see he's going ahead of Pat Bryant. I think that one of
Well,
those
that all
two-
makes sense.
one of those two is going to play the slot, and one of those two is going to be a good pick, is the way I look at it.
I still think Franklin can be a consistent pick. It's just that he probably regresses. Like at his value right now, if he gets 110 points, like you're fine with that. It's
Well,
like 30 or 50 less than last year, but that would be perfectly fine at where he's going.
Penix randomly went.
Oh, interesting. We don't need him, but
He went all the way up here.
interesting.
I mean, we could still take Tua if you want, like, but we can just do that, like wait until the last round if he's there. Take
What do you think about? I mean, I'm good honestly with where we're at. Like Dan Jones will be back at some point. And if we have 1 week without a quarterback, I won't lose that much sleep. But we could go after the Mac Jones, JF1. No, not Justin Fields, but I'm in on Mac Jones.
I am fully out, and that was my one thing when GAB came on. I was like, the only thing I'm going to say is we will not draft Mac Jones.
Fair enough. What about Tyson Bagent? Do you believe?
I don't believe either one of those get moved because the teams don't want to move them. Like actually, they've said that they're willing to.
I think the Bears will do it for a round 2 pick.
All right, so let's go with the wide receiver dart here. What do you think?
Pull them up, all of them. I don't hate Kyle Williams. I don't hate Jalen Lane.
We could do Jalen Lane. Where was he at?
I thought he was right there.
Jalen or Jacoby?
Oh, I want Jalen.
Yeah, let's do that.
DC. Again, wide open there.
I've been taking him on Daniel's teams, and like if I like him on Daniel's teams, I should probably have him on some non-Daniel's teams as well, right? Like on 1 or 2.
Yep. Yeah, no, and again, behind Terry, even if they add a rookie, like he can still come in and be like that Tank Dell type of role, like just a field breaker.
Yes. So what you're saying is like the Bears have been open to trading him. It's just a high price. And the Niners have continually said, we don't want to trade Mac Jones.
Well, I mean, if I'm negotiating, I don't like that's the thing. If I'm Miami, why would I say Achane is available? Why would I do that? There's no sense in saying, yeah, sure, Achane, you can come and get him. No. If you want him, if you need a running back, he's expensive.
I don't think the Franklin or Pat Bryant bags are dead. I think both of them are going to get spikes at some point this year. Like, and you were drafting them at 150, maybe. Like,
it's a Sean Payton offense. Like, you want those pieces. I think obviously the farther that you try to dig, like Evan Ingram was just dead in the water last year. Like he was not explosive. He's not someone I'm going to be interested in.
I kind of like
Najee Harris was a name that killed me last year, so I can't do that. I like Ford. I like Ollie. Ollie is one of my higher drafted.
Ollie.
Yeah, Ollie is one of my higher drafted players.
Yeah, like he's
just going to be a run heavy offense.
And like even though they say they're not trading him, and let's say they are being honest about it,
it's still
shit changes in the middle of the season.
Yeah, well, it's just also an offense that will need to rely on the ground game a lot. There's no argument there. There's no quarterback that they're going to go in and get and just be a vertical offense week 1. So they're going to have to feed those guys. I mean, I don't think people should be discounting Jalen Wright as a round 20 pick right now, to be honest.
Yeah, people have been taking him in some of my streams, and I think it's a pretty sharp pick, honestly. But yeah, It's not dead. It's not dead. Like GAB's been on this for a while. It's like Mac Jones is one of his highest owned quarterbacks.
And listen, like the game theory is like this guy could still get you points as the backup for the Niners because Purdy won't stay healthy.
Yeah,
it has been a factor for them.
That is a good point. And if Mac Jones goes somewhere, he's a pretty good pick.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I just don't see it like this. It feels exactly like Atlanta last year, where Atlanta was like, we don't want to do this. We value a strong backup, and we needed that backup. Like, and that's kind of what Shanahan said. I just don't see them moving off of that unless the price is very, very high.
Yeah, no, I still think the Steelers need to spend that second round pick on a quarterback. You already have a Will Howard to develop, right? You don't need to go out and get another development project at quarterback. I think they can develop Will Howard. I don't think it's time yet. So get a bridge guy. I mean, I don't want it to be Jimmy Garoppolo, but I think Mac Jones on a 2-year deal could be pretty favorable to them.
Oh, no, absolutely. I'm not going to argue that at all. I'm fine with Tua in the last round if it happens. I'm fine with if you want to do the Fields thing, like you were saying. Like,
no, just you can go Tua. Another name that I saw there was Bateman.
Rashad Bateman.
Yeah.
Are you Bateman or are you Devontae Walker?
Bateman.
I'm fine with either one. Which one do you prefer?
Bateman.
Let's do that.
More experience with the offense. I mean, obviously, new coaching staff and everything, but still.
And I don't hate the Lamar Jackson solo, like for the first few weeks.
We're fine. We're good.
All right, we got a 2-6-9-3 here. We got Lamar Jackson. We got Daniel Jones. Running backs, Jonathan Taylor, Bucky Irving with a big fall. RJ Harvey, a pretty decent fall. James Conner, another giant fall. Emmanuel Wilson, Ollie Gordon. Wide receivers, London, McMillan, Pierce, Godwin, Jaden Reed, Jawan Jennings, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Lane, Rashad Bateman. Just a solid base, and then 3 giant chances at spike weeks because all 3 of those guys could spike.
Yep.
Kyle Pitts, and then the double dart at the Lamar Jackson tight end. I love it. I love it.
One of them's got to work.
It's got to be. Like, what else is there?
Other than Jawan Jennings going.
Yeah, Mo Ali Cox is even signed now. Like they're down to Njoku.
That's crazy.
I can't remember where Mo Ali went. He got signed yesterday. I think it was a team that was like, why?
Let's see. It says returning to Indy 4 days ago. I don't know.
Okay,
that's what it says on Underdog. I don't know.
That's what it was. We'll review.
Why would they do that?
Why? That's exactly. I was like, whenever I read the team they went to, I don't know why I don't remember. It was
Player coach.
Yeah, we got a 2-7-8-3 from Young Moolah here. We got Jaden Daniels, Dak Prescott, Jeremiah Love, and he was an absolute hero.
Yeah,
I like these names though. I like the names.
On. Put the cape on.
Rashad White, Mike Washington, Chris Rodriguez, Jonathan Brooks, Sean Tucker, Ray Day. Like that's a fun 0 RB. Though.
Yeah, I bet he started off heavy on the receivers as well.
CeeDee Lamb, I think he took McBride.
I was going to say elite tight end too. Yeah.
Lamb, Higgins, Terry McLaurin, Parker Washington, Wandale, Tesla, Horton, Traylon Burks.
I like our Lane pick more than the Burks pick, but the methodology and ideology is still the same. So
yeah, exactly. He's got the double stack with Jaden though, and we took his guy. We might have taken his guy instead.
Yeah, maybe
because he was there.
I think Lane's.
We were there. So, and then Fannin, Jawan, and Dulcich.
No one will sell me on Dulcich. It's been a minute since we could talk about Greg Dulcich. But I will give a good nod to Fannin and Johnson. That's a great combo.
You wanted Burks over Lane, no doubt. Got it.
All good.
If you guys are here, if you could smash the like, that'd be fantastic. Also, if you're new to the channel and you've enjoyed what you've seen, please hit the sub. I'll be doing a 12-hour live stream, and it's by myself.
No,
after
you gotta
the
get
NFL draft.
You gotta get some people in here for that, man.
Well, I mean, I will be there the whole time.
You'll
right?
get some people in good.
That will definitely be. It won't.
That'll be
12
helpful.
hours solo.
Yeah.
It won't be solo. It'd probably be like an open, come in, chill kind of thing. But we were only 29 away before. So if we get one a day by the NFL draft, we will have that 12-hour live stream. And your channel, I think, is 46 away.
Yeah, we're inching
24-hour.
Yeah, we're inching
with the
closer.
cast. Yeah. And that is also, is that deadlined or
No,
not?
no. As soon as it
Not
happens,
deadlined.
it's we're going in. We're going in.
Nice. I have been taking a little bit of dulcich, but it's been in 4 tight end rooms. Like whenever I do the super push, I take like it's like Kelsey plus Chig into Freiermuth, and like I'll add dulcich into those. Like
That's fine.
Like,
I think they probably add somebody, whether it's a draft, someone
I
gets
agree.
traded, whatever. Like there's no way they're going to roll in with Dulcich. The group was really weak, obviously. So,
well, at 1,000, which we're way far away from, but
Mm-hmm.
1,000 by the NFL draft, I'm going to do a solo 24-hour live stream, like not with guests.
he'll do it when you guys get it, guys. Come on, he'll do it.
Well, I'm putting a deadline on it because I'm going to be doing daily content, and I don't want to do a 24-hour daily live content.
That's fair.
So like if we hit it in that time period, we'll probably do one the next year or something, but like it won't be a thing.
Right.
What's up, Off the Schneid? By the way, Off the Schneid also has a channel. Go support them. They stream late at night. Good stuff over there.
I'm laughing at my background here because we started the show and it was like daylight outside and I didn't set up any lighting. So now it's getting darker. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my screen's all fucked up because I don't have enough light.
Like it's mood lighting.
So. Yeah, it's like cutting me out. Like, hey man, you got to tap out here. Won't
be starting people from bottom anymore. Reminder for later. What happened to D-Dad here?
Yeah, it happens. I think the app honestly does it on its own, like where they just throw somebody in your queue, and I hate it.
What do you mean?
Like literally, like if you don't have a player pick, you'll just randomly look and you'll have a star on somebody. You're like, wait, what?
I've never had that happen.
Oh, that happens to me all the time. All the time.
Really?
Yeah. When I'll be like, wait a second. I already had somebody queued up, and you're like, no, you actually tapped the button after that auto one that was there, and you're like, huh?
Weird.
Yeah, that's for the max crew. That happened to me when I was maxing BBM last year. Like I'd be like driving and drafting, and I'd be like, wait a second, where did that player come from? What the hell?
Yeah, so we got some questions here for you. Hey Bruni, anyone reminded you lately how awesome you are? Because it's been a long time since I've seen you. Started to think the world's been under appreciating your greatness.
Appreciate it. Gonna run for office in 4 years. No big deal.
East Coast, right?
Yeah. Maryland, DMV.
And then we got cards here. What non-first or second round pick could finish as the top non-quarterback in fantasy scoring? What is your answer there? Like,
what was that question again? What non-first or second round pick could finish as the top non-QB fantasy scorer?
Like, so are we talking at their position? If we're talking at their position, like you can remove tight end because it's go later.
It's probably a round 3 running back. So I don't know, maybe Travis Etienne, maybe
Cam Scatterbo.
There you go.
There we go. No, like I do think this Scatterbo's upside could be like top around the 5th if nothing happens. I don't think he could get that high. Like non-first or second round. Like the answer is Rashee Rice. The easy answer is Rashee Rice if he's not suspended. That's the easy answer.
Yeah, or Igbuka maybe.
Igbuka is a fun one. Like I'm getting this weird feeling that Rome's just going to have that massive 3rd-year breakout that JSN just had.
I don't know about that. He spent all of last year just hurt.
He did.
I think that's tough to have that type of like production after an injured season.
Lad, yeah. If nothing happens over there, Lad's a fun one.
I don't think Lad's it to get above that top tier of receivers.
Actually,
in that offense, I don't think so.
This is probably the name. Like it doesn't feel good.
Gino helps for sure.
Gino really helps that.
Someone who can get 150, 160 targets without breaking a sweat.
I really do think that they got a good offensive line. Brees Hall is a stud. Aaron Glenn is a defensive mastermind. Don't you all forget? So she is. But like, I think that if they could put together a semi-competent offense, and I know is it Hackett there?
Not
No,
Nathaniel
that's Arizona. It was somebody. It was some other like less than stellar name.
I'll tell you in a second. I have it pulled up already.
Okay.
Because
I remember not liking the Nagy signing, and I heard.
Oh no, it's Frank Reich. That's what it was.
Frank Reich, yeah. And then I heard that name and Hackett, and I'm like, well, maybe the Nagy.
That's Frank. Nathaniel Hackett's trash. Yeah. Frank Wright is like left of center of trash. Like he's fine.
Yeah. So I think that could be like because they have the offensive line there, and Gino in Seattle was a fine quarterback. So I think that Garrett Wilson's the actual answer to this question, and Terry McLaurin maybe as well. Like
Terry McLaurin has shown it even with Jaden a couple of years ago. So he's definitely in that mix too. T. Higgins could be in that conversation with the right injury. Not going to say who it would be, but
it's hard to answer with the running back because there's so many that go in the first 2 rounds now. Yep. Like you're just pushing the volume down. But if there's a running back there, nobody's going to like to hear this answer, including myself. Might be Kyron.
Might be. We just
like if they just score over and over again.
If we get rookie Bucky Irving's close of his first year, something like that.
George Halani.
Okay. All right. And with that, I'm out. And with that, I'm out. I do have to dip out. I got to get to the daddy duties, and my background here is telling me that it's time. So
all right. Well, I'm getting ready to head out as well. So thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I'll see everybody. Yep. Peace. But thanks everybody for coming out. Love to have all of you here. I will be back on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central. I believe I have a guest lined up. They are going to message me here in just a little bit. Actually, they just messaged me. And it looks like he will be able to come. Okay, so I will be solo tomorrow. I might push back the stream. I might just stream for extra long as well. We'll discuss that. I'll figure something out. But I'll be back on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central. And then later after my stream, I'm going on to Sean Mitchell's Extend the Drive channel. I will give that link in the chat then. So I'll see everybody tomorrow. Have a great night. Peace.
We're grinding through the torment. High volume, no management. Taming souls in descent. Grinding drafts through the abyss, no rest in our veins. Feel striking like lightning, flooding endless pains from late season voids. He's dropping all the flames. Bestball Degens unite, shattering the chains. Old school RB stacking fury, derailing trendy trains. Who is commanding the storm etched in our brains? Who? Hey, thunder in the names, claiming all the kills. Flames, names, games. Degen wrath of fuse, stone age torment remains. Bestball eternal in Rumain's infernal domain. Pterodactyl pigs screaming, came in chaos reigns. Fossil fury fuels the fire.